Hey, what's going on? It's Bill Burr, and it's time for the Monday Morning Podcast for Monday, May 21st, 2018. What's going on? How are you? How you doing? You doing good? Oh, that's good. That's good. Another gloomy, rainy, misty day out here in L.A. It's been like freezing, you know? Global warming. Yeah, that's the deal. It's just all, I don't know. It's like 9 o'clock out here. 9 o'clock. It feels like it's fucking 6 in the morning over there. This is one of these days. It's like, how am I going to get anything done? Second, it's all cloud. The sun, man. There's something in the sun makes you want to get up and do stuff, man. All of a sudden, it's a little bit overcast, and that your internal clock is like, hey, man, well, like maybe we should just like lay down and like do that tomorrow, man. How anybody gets anything done in Seattle is fucking beyond me. Or San Francisco, for that matter, even though I lucked out with all this great weather when I was up there. But Jesus Christ, you must just get used to it. You know? If you're successful in, like, Seattle, you got to be able to be successful anywhere, right? I was speaking of that shit. I was watching this thing on the 90s, right? After my wife was watching... she was watching the royal wedding. I came back from San Francisco. By the way, thank you to everybody who came out. That was an incredible week. I had such a great time up there. And I ate and drank too much, so now I'm back on the food and the booze wagon. I'm on the elliptical, turning it all around. On the road, Billy Boozebag. At home, fucking Father O'Malley. Well, that's probably not a good thing to say, huh? Catholic priest. What am I trying to say here? So I come back, you know, I'm all excited to see my wife and kid, and I come home, and she's watching that royal wedding, which was literally the whole fucking wedding. Oh, my God. I felt so bad for the fucking guy. Whoever it is, Harry. You can't just get married. It's got to be all of that. You know? Everybody all dressed up in their crazy hats and shit. It looked like the fucking Kentucky Derby meets like medieval manor. The only thing was missing was Jim Carrey's character in that Cable Guy movie. Down, down, down. Blah, blah, going down. When they were there at that fucking, you know, that theme restaurant there. Whatever. I'm happy for both of them. They fell love and they're together. Jesus Christ. So she watched the whole goddamn thing. And so she's upstairs. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go unpack downstairs. We got a TV downstairs. So I go downstairs. And in the process was me unpacking. She came downstairs because she wanted to hang out with me. And she turned on the wedding down there. And I believe I yelled into a thick bathrobe. I was just like, TV. What did you say? I said it's great to be back with you and me. So I walked in there and I just was like, I know, I'll just slowly walk out of the room. And I got all the way out of the room and closed the door to within 2 inches. And she was like, where are you going? It's like, I'm going to go upstairs. She's like, well, I wanted to hang out with you. It's like, all right, well, I can't watch this. She goes, it's almost over. So I went upstairs and, you know, I don't know. I get her watching that. That would be like, but the royal wedding would be like me trying to get her to watch, I don't know, some Hall of Fame induction ceremony after she's been away for 5 days, you know? I had a hilarious thing happen to me up when I was in San Francisco, right? So I'm eating like an asshole. I went to this Vietnamese restaurant. I never eat Vietnamese food. I don't know why. I'm a creature of habit. I'll eat sushi and I'll eat like, you know, Chinese food. And I'll eat Indian food. Oh, I'll dance all around that continent. But for some reason, like Vietnamese food, you know, I'm like, I don't know about that. I don't know. Thai food I had a long time ago, and I got food poisoning off it, so I can't eat it for like 10 years. And then also I always get the same fucking thing. Because the menu's just overwhelming because I don't know what anything is, and I don't want to make a mistake. So I always get the, what the fuck is it called? I don't know. Nia knows what it is. And she goes, "You're going to get this thing again?" And every time I get sushi, I get the exact same sushi. Spicy yellowtail hand roll or something else and a salmon avocado. Some edamame, right? You get the same thing every time. I know I do. I realize that. I got these things. They work for me. I'm afraid to venture into other parts of the menu. You got me, right? So I'd never had Vietnamese food. So I was like, the whole thing was like, what is it? Like, what are they going to... It's always the same shit. Beef, chicken, and pork. And just how they dress it up. So I'm like, all right. So I went in there. I got this chicken sandwich. I saw these shredded carrots on top of it. I was like, oh, my God, that's going to be gross. And I ate it, and it was fucking delicious. So anyways, but, the chicken was kind of fried. I told you I ate bad. Oh, I ate bad. And so now I got the salt going through my veins. And up the street, there was an ice cream place. So this is how off the rails I was in my diet. I was like, I'm going to go up to the ice cream place. So I fucking walk in there. And it's one of these new agey ice cream, Artisan ice cream, whatever the fuck that means. All I know is when it says Artisan, if you're an old guy like me, you're not going to recognize any of the flavors. They had I was just looking for chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, the old school shit. They don't have any of that. They got like potato chips in it and shit. They got, one was like chocolate rose leaf or something. If anybody can tell me what the fuck that is. So I just looked at it. I was just like, what the fuck is this? Wasn't there an ice cream store around the corner? I'll go to that one. Maybe that's an old school one. And I walked into that one. Same shit. They had 6 flavors. I couldn't remember any of them today if you had a gun to my head. So I say to the lady, I just go, hey, do you got mint chocolate chip? She goes, no, it's not in season. I was like, what do you mean it's not in season? And she turns around. She's like, Megan, when's mint chocolate chip going to be in season? And the lady comes up. She's like, I think July. How fucking ridiculous. In season? It's like you're serving ice cream. This leads to diabetes. This is poison. Your body doesn't need this. There's a lot of studies out there right now that are saying sugar is a carcinogen. That's just what the fuck you're serving people. Whoa, but it's fresh. This is in-season cancer, right? So, you know what I did? I was like, fuck this. I just walk out. I just said, okay, thank you, and I walk out, right? And you know what I did? I just went to the same place that old people get their ice cream. I went to Walgreens. I went to a pharmacy, right? And all you got to do is find wherever the photomat developing place is. And you see about 8 old people there with like Insta fucking cameras, whatever the hell those things used to be. And right to the left of it or to the right of it will be ice cream. And I went there and I walked right in. I saw Haagen-Dazs mint chocolate chip. I bought a whole fucking pint. I didn't want it. I just wanted a small cup, so I bought the whole pint. And I was so fucking tempted to walk back to that ice cream store. I'd be like, hey, ladies, it's in season. But I didn't. And then I went back to the hotel room, and even though I was good after eating like a third of it, like I didn't have a freezer or anything, it was going to go bad. And my mother taught me not to waste, so I plowed through the whole thing, ate a pint of ice cream in like the middle of the day, and my body was just like, all right, dude, this is what we're doing, and I couldn't get out of bed for like the next fucking 3 hours. Sugar went through the fucking roof, my unnatural sugar, evidently. What season is sugar in? When is sugar in season is what I should ask. So there you go. All right. If you're old and you need ice cream, you want some ice cream, at this point, I would suggest going to the grocery store or going to a pharmacy, drugstore. They have the old school chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, mint chocolate chip, butter pecan, all those old ones. Okay? And I don't want to be a fucking asshole old guy, so I respect the young people and their new crazy flavors. You know, where they take other desserts and they stick it in there. You know, like candy bars and brownies and shit. It's just like, it's fucking redundant. Although I will smoke a cigar and drink some smoky scotch. So I don't know. I don't know what. Anyways, I guess that was my, what's the deal with ice cream sort of story.